this video, I'm going to be talking to you about the FAB framework that I developed back in 2020 and how I used it to land my first software engineering job with no work experience. Hey folks, I'm a software engineer currently working at Canva, and when I first started my tech journey, I really struggled to land my first software engineering job as well. But here's a little secret. Developing impressive projects can be your golden ticket into the tech industry, because projects not only showcase your technical skills, they also showcase your ability to use these skills to build something meaningful. But you need to be a little bit smart about what kind of projects you decide to build and showcase on your resume, which is where the FAB framework comes in. So the F in FAB stands for find, or more specifically, finding 10 to 20 job listings that resonate with you. So for this step, you actually want to go to websites like LinkedIn or whatever the popular job search website is in your country, and basically search for job titles that you'd like to apply for. And every time you come across a job title or a job listing that you think resonates with you, you want to bookmark it or save it for later. Now at this stage, you don't want to be filtering out any jobs that you don't have the technical skills for, because we're going to address that later on in this video. Now once you've got about 10 to 20 job listings that resonate with you, we can move on to the next step of the framework, which is analyze. So for each job listing, you basically want to go to the section that describes the technical skills that you have for this job and analyze that, because for most of us that would be a key blocker. To do that, I'd create a Google or Excel spreadsheet where in one column I list all the skills that these jobs are looking for, and in the next column I'd list the number of job listings that are looking for that specific skill. The next thing I'd do is to sort this list in descending order of skill frequency, and at the end of this process, you should basically have a spreadsheet telling you how valuable each skill is for your job search. Now we're ready to move on to the last step of the framework, which is build, or more specifically, building projects that showcase most of these high frequency skills that you identified before. So for example, if the high frequency skills you identified were HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, GraphQL, and maybe a backend framework like Flask, then you'd want to build a few full stack web applications that really showcase these skills. And if you're looking for ideas on what projects to build, you could use ChatGPT for some inspiration, go through some blog websites where people showcase the projects that they've built, or even search for portfolio project videos on YouTube. But basically, once you've built these projects, you can list them on your resume along with all the technical skills that you needed to build these projects. And now, if you try to apply for the job listings that you had bookmarked previously or similar job listings, then you have a much better chance of getting that interview. Now I know that in this video we talked about the FAB framework and how it can be a great way to land your first software engineering job with basically no work experience, but there's also this other skill that's really important for you to have, and I've made a video going through the details of that skill, so make sure you check that out as well.